Okay, good. Okay, if my voice is not clear, okay, please unmute yourself. Okay, and told me is it audible or not. Okay. Yesterday's class we will discuss about what are the embedded systems and embedded systems components and embedded classification. Okay, according to the generation. What is meant by embedded systems? Okay, embedded systems versus general computing systems like microprocessor versus microcontroller, and basic history behind the embedded systems. Okay, and this is only for your understanding. Okay, next classification of the embedded systems based on the generation: first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. Already identify the difference between each generation. Okay. And next, according to complexity, the large scale, medium scale, small scale, medium scale, and large scale embedded systems. Okay. So today's topic is what is the purpose of our embedded systems, and as per our syllabus. Okay. As per our syllabus, next topic is okay, purpose of an embedded system. Okay. What is the purpose of an embedded system? Okay. Already you know embedded systems are especially developed to perform a particular task. Okay. Already you know embedded system is the combination of both hardware and software in order to accomplish a particular task or specific task. Okay. Here these embedded systems are especially designed, okay, for the purpose of data acquisition. Okay, and these are the few points regarding the embedded systems. Okay. And major roles in real-time environment. The purpose of the embedded system is the data acquisition. Data acquisition in this sense, data collection or storage or analysis. Okay, or in order to show their statistics. Okay, that is the representation. Like data communication to send the data, just like our mobiles. Data transfer from one place to another place is the data communication. Like a data processing or signal processing. Okay. Texas Instruments developed one signal processor called MSP, mixed signal processor. Already, okay, who won the talent test? Okay, those persons, first, second, and third persons got that MSP kits, mixed signal processors from Texas Instruments. Okay, that is a data signal processing and monitoring. Okay, whatever you perform the projects on, and most of the Arduinos in our colleges, okay, almost all those applications and most of those applications are belongs to monitoring applications, temperature monitoring, weather monitoring, okay, humidity monitoring, okay, and security systems. Okay, and another purpose is for controlling. Already I told you example of steel plant, temperature monitoring and control. Okay, where the humans are unable to work in that okay, complex environment. In that complex environment, that's why we need to automate that particular system. Okay, to avoid that human intervention. Okay, okay, where these controlling applications are implemented. Next, application specific or application specific user interface. Okay, okay, application specific user interface or whatever the your developed few products. Okay, okay, whatever you develop a few products. Okay, they are dedicated to a specific application. Okay, that is also comes under the part of embedded system. Okay, these are the main requirement of and major thrust areas of our embedded systems. Okay, and elaboration of the each block, I mean each side heading is the data collection, storage, or representation. Already these are the well known. Okay, data collection is usually done for storage or analysis or manipulation or transmission. Whatever the machine learning algorithms we do, machine learning algorithms, without data, what we do? Okay, without a data acquisition, okay, Are you able to apply any machine learning algorithms? Okay, it's impossible. That's why data collection or data acquisition system is the major contribution in data science, data mining. Okay, what are these platforms? Data science, data mining, big data. Everything is roaming around the data only. Okay, data acquisition. Okay, that's why that plays a very key role in nowadays market. Okay, that is possible with our embedded systems. Okay, that's why this is the first purpose of the embedded system is the data collection or storage or representation. Okay, here data collection is usually done for storage or analysis or manipulation, or to send it to destination, or to transfer data. That is called transmission. Okay, these are the very basic okay, definitions. Okay, what is meant by data? Data is the a collection of information. Okay, that may be in any form, that may be in text, that may be in voice, that may be in image format, that may be in video format. Okay, that may be in electrical signals or non-electrical signals. Okay, that may be in gestures form. Okay, okay, and a non-vocabular formation of data representation. Okay, and that orally that data may be either analog or digital, whatever it may be. Okay, data may be in any form, but that gives some information. Okay, that is purely defined as a data. Okay, next, collected data may be stored directly in the system or may be transmitted. Okay, and maybe, okay, your recorded information of this class is, okay, your recorded information that is stored in my laptop. Okay, or that recorded information may be pushed to cloud. That, okay, that option is also there. Okay, and the collection data may be stored directly in the system or may be transmitted to some other systems. Okay, example as a cloud. Okay, or I am permitted to record my session okay, within Vamsi computer. Okay, like that. Okay, collected data may be stored directly, okay, in the system or may be transmitted to some other systems or may be passed by the system, or it may be deleted instantly after giving the meaningful representation. Okay, and after recording, okay, uh, okay, after recording here, that data may be not necessary to me, then I immediately deleted the data. Okay, that temporarily buffer that data for a few minutes or few seconds or few hours. Okay, 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 the actions are purely depend upon the purpose of the basically that is depends upon the our requirement only. Okay, next, embedded systems are designed for pure measurement applications without storage, used in control and instrumentation domain, and this is completely for industrial applications. Okay, they said for, okay, they said the data for completely industrial applications. Okay, this is the last line. Embedded systems are designed for measurement applications without storage, used in control and instrumentation applications, collects data and gives a meaningful representation of the collected data. Okay, uh, uh, to plot the graphs, okay, with acquired data. Okay, similarly, analog and digital CROs without storage memory. Okay, and with and without CROs are also there, and with and without memory. And storage oscilloscope is the one of the classification of CROs. Already you know. Okay, dual beam CRO, dual trace CRO, storage oscilloscope, and sampling oscilloscope. Okay, all possibilities are there. Okay, and any measuring equipment used in the medical domain for monitoring without storage functionality also comes under this category. Okay, ECG scanners ఉన్నాయి కదా, ECG EEG. Okay, 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 those instruments are also comes under this category. Okay, and next one, okay, data communication. Okay, this is also just a just explanation. Some memory systems are collected data and processing and analyze. Such systems are incorporated with built-in or storage memory. Okay, storing the captured data. Okay, and this is the best example for our mobile phone. Okay, this is the best example for our mobile phone. Okay, some memory systems are collected data for processing and analysis. Okay, such systems incorporate with storage memory. Okay, for storing captured data. Okay, some of them give, okay, some of them give the meaningful representation of the collected data. Okay, and that may be audible, that may be video. Okay, that audio through speaker, and the video may be LED or LCD displays. Okay, that audio may be buzzers and alarms. Okay, whatever it may be. Okay, and next one, certain embedded systems store the data and will not give representation of the to the some users. Okay, and only for the internal processing they correct the data. Okay, and most of the control system applications, just like, okay, open loop and closed loop control systems are there in industrial applications. Okay, where this type of embedded systems are and this type of data acquisition system controlling, and no need to report it. Okay, automatically, okay, they control through that feedback signal. Okay, next, a digital camera is a typical example. Okay, embedded system with data collection. Okay, data collection. Okay, that may be audio or video. Okay, that audio or video may be stored in that memory. Okay, captured image can also be represented to the user through graphic LCD. Okay, and actually, when we consider our mobile, okay, it contains, I mean, in the Play Store there contains several number of apps. Okay, when we okay, when our age is 20 years old, okay, how we look like. Okay, when our age is 60 years, then how will look like. Okay, okay, and all those apps, okay, mobile apps are based on the data which is previously collected. Okay, or the data which is captured earlier. Okay, and such type of examples are there. Okay, that's all about data collection, storage, or representation. And next one is the data communication. Okay, already this topic is you well-known topic, data communication. Okay, and without a data communication, it is not possible. Okay, without a data communication, it is not possible, or it is simply okay, not useful. Okay, okay. Data communication. Here, embedded data communication systems are deployed in applications ranging from complex satellite communication system to simple networking systems. Okay, whatever we do, okay, in the field of embedded systems, okay, that captured data must be transferred to, okay, one place to another place. Okay, and without the communication, is it possible to assume, okay, data transferring? Okay, is it possible? అసలు కమ్యూనికేషన్, ఐ మీన్ అసలు కమ్యూనికేషన్ అనేది లేకపోతే ఎలా ఉంటుంది పాసిబిలిటీ? యాక్చువల్గా వాట్సాప్, ఫేస్బుక్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఏంటి, కమ్యూనికేషన్ టూల్సే కదా. కమ్యూనికేషన్ అండ్ డేటా కలెక్షన్ కూడా చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు యాక్చువల్గా అందరూ చేసేది అదే. ఓకే, దాని మీద చాలా బిజినెస్లు కూడా రన్ అవుతున్నాయి. ఓకే, embedded data communication systems are deployed in applications ranging from a very complex satellite communication system to simple home networking system. Okay, next, data collected by embedded terminal may require transferring the same data to some other system located remotely. Okay, అంటే ఏంటి, ఇంతకుముందు ఒక పాస్పోర్ట్ సైజ్ ఫోటో కావాలి అంటే ఏం చేసేవారు, ఫోటో స్టూడియోకి వెళ్ళి ఒక ఫోటో తీసుకుని, ఓకే, ఆ ఫోటోని మళ్ళీ స్కానర్లో అది కూడా మనకి మొబైల్లో లేదు యాప్. ఓకే, స్కాన్ చేసి స్కాన్ అయిన డేటాని ఎక్కడికో పంపించేవారు రిమోట్ ఏరియాస్కి, ఐ మీన్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ని బేస్ చేసుకుని. ఓకే, బట్ ఇప్పుడు జస్ట్ పాస్పోర్ట్ సైజ్ ఫోటో కావాలంటే ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, ఇప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్గా పంపించమంటే మీరు 94 స్టూడెంట్స్ పంపిస్తారు కదా సార్, 105 స్టూడెంట్స్ పంపిస్తారు. ఓకే, అండ్ దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఈజ్ పాసిబుల్. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇంపాసిబుల్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు యాక్చువల్గా నేను యూజ్ చేస్తున్న ల్యాప్టాప్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎంబెడెడ్ సిస్టమ్స్. ఇప్పుడు నేను యూజ్ చేస్తున్న మొబైల్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఎంబెడెడ్ సిస్టమ్. ఓకే, everything. Okay, even headset also. Okay, data collected by an embedded system terminal may require transferring the same data, okay, to some other system, okay, which is located remotely. Okay, and longer distances in Japan. Okay, the transmission is achieved either by a wire or wireless, whatever it may be. Okay, okay, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Zigbee, RF. Okay, ఏదైనా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా. Okay, వైర్లైన్ మీడియం ఇస్ ద మోస్ట్ కామన్ చాయిస్ ఇన్ ఓల్డెన్ డేస్. అంతే కదా, ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ మనం యూజ్ చేసేవన్నీ కూడా వైరే, బట్ ఇప్పుడు అన్ని కూడా వైర్లెస్. ఓకే, వైర్లెస్ ఎంబెడెడ్ సిస్టమ్స్. ఓకే, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ వైర్లెస్ సెన్సార్ నెట్వర్క్స్. ఓకే, అంటే వైర్ లేకపోవడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుంది, యాక్చువల్గా ద గ్రేటెస్ట్ ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ ఇస్ ద, ఓకే, ఎకనామికల్. మీరు ఓల్డెన్ డేస్లో 1100 ఫోన్ పర్చేస్ చేయాలి అంటే, ఓకే, ఎంత పెట్టి పర్చేస్ చేస్తారు, 15,000 20,000 అంటే అప్పట్లో ఉన్న కాస్ట్ని బట్టి. ఓకే, అది అంతకి ఈక్వల్ కదా ఆ ఫోన్ పర్చేస్ చేయాలి అంటే. ఇప్పుడు ఒక స్మార్ట్ ఫోన్ తీసుకుంటే 5,000. ఓకే, అన్ని ఫీచర్స్తో వస్తుంది మ్యాక్సిమం. ఓకే, అంటే ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ యొక్క, ఓకే, స్మార్ట్నెస్ పెరిగింది. ఓకే, అంటే టెక్నాలజీ పెరిగింది. దెన్ వాట్ అబౌట్ కాస్ట్ చాలా తగ్గింది కదా. సో కాస్ట్ చాలా తగ్గింది. ఓకే, ఎందుకు కాస్ట్ తగ్గింది, యాక్చువల్గా మనకి వైర్డ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అయితే ఏం కావాలి, in wired communication we have to establish a physical medium between you and me. Okay, యాక్చువల్గా మనకి వైర్స్ కావాలి, జస్ట్ లైక్ అవర్ ల్యాండ్ లైన్స్. ఇంకా ఒక ల్యాండ్ లైన్ కావాలి అంటే ఏం చేయాలి, అండర్ గ్రౌండ్ కేబుల్స్ తీసుకురావాలి, ఆ కేబుల్స్ నుంచి ఒక పోల్కి వెళ్ళాలి, ఆ పోల్ నుంచి ఒక వైర్ తీసుకొచ్చి మన ల్యాండ్ లైన్ కనెక్ట్ చేసేవాడు. ఓకే, ఓకే, దట్ ప్రాసెస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇంక్లూడ్స్, ఓకే, ఓకే, lengthy of wire and more number of labor work. Okay, there is a manpower. Okay, but nowadays, okay, there is no need of that much of manpower and that lengthy cables. Okay, okay, all this because of the developments in wireless technology. Okay, wireline medium was the most common choice in olden days, but nowadays that is completely wireless. Okay. Similarly, next point, as the technology is changing, wireless medium is becoming a de facto standard for data communication in embedded systems. And that is the most common, format, that is the most common communication protocol now it is. Okay, a wireless medium offers cheaper connectivity solutions than wired. Okay, సో అంటే యాక్చువల్గా నేను వైర్డ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ యూజ్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది, ఓకే, అట్మాస్ఫియర్లో గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ Is it my voice is audible? Okay, data communications. Uh, Wireline medium was the most common choice of the olden days. Next, as technology is changing, wireless medium becomes more de facto standard for data communication in embedded systems. Okay, already you know this. A wireless medium offers a cheaper connectivity than wired medium. Data can be either transmitted in it may be in analog form or in digital form. Okay, and next, data collecting embedded terminals. Okay, these are the all possible wireless technologies: Bluetooth, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Edge, GPRS. Okay, already you see this Wi-Fi, Edge, and GPRS. Okay, is widely used in our mobile phones. Okay, and wireline modules are also there. Already our system and CPU is connected with RS-232 cable, like USB cables, USBs. Okay, like TCP IPs. Okay, PS2. Okay, already you are aware of, I think, TCP IP. Some protocols are there. Okay, already PS2 pin is also there, but nowadays they are not preferred. Okay, like certain embedded systems are acts as an dedicated transmission unit. Okay, to send and receive data transfer to transfer. I mean, it may be either transmit or receive data. Okay, like offering a sophisticated functionalities like data packet sizing, encrypting, okay, data decrypting, and only for security purpose. Okay, network hubs, routers, switches. Okay, and all these technologies belongs to the internet. Okay, it may be either wired or wireless. Okay, next is signal processing. Oh, what is meant by signal processing? What is the purpose of processing? Okay, and to acquire the required information. To acquire the required information from the data, we do some process. Okay, that is called a processing. Data processing in the sense. Okay, that data may be either in analog form or digital form. Okay, and that may be in analog or digital form, and that may be in any format. Okay, here, embedded systems with signal processing functionalities are employed in applications demanding signal processing like speech, coding, synthesis, audio, video codec, okay, compressor and decompressor, okay, codec is the sense, okay, audio and video codec, okay, transmission applications, CTC. Okay. Next, a digital hearing aid is a physical example, okay, is a physical example. Of course, typical, this is the physical example you're lively seen everywhere. A digital hearing aid is the typical example for embedded system employing a data processing. Okay, and whatever we talk, okay, is received by that hearing aid, process it, and sends to central nervous system of the human brain. Is a digital hearing aid. Okay, this digital hearing aid improves the hearing capacity. Okay, for hearing impaired persons. Okay, in the sense, deaf people. Okay, like data monitoring. Already I told you monitoring and controlling. Okay, okay, monitoring applications. Okay, these are the same applications here. Almost all embedded system products are coming under the medical domain or with monitoring functions only. They are used for determining the state of some variables using input sensors. That is the BP, heart rate. Okay, like parameters. They cannot impose control over the variables. Okay, a very good example of the ECG machine for monitoring heartbeat of a patient. Okay, Similarly, the machine is intended to do the monitoring of the heartbeat. It cannot impose control. Okay, just that ECG depicts, okay, how the heartbeat varies only. Okay, they didn't control the heartbeat, just that monitors only. Okay. Similarly, some other examples of the embedded systems are CROs, digital CRO, okay, digital multimeter. Okay, CRO used to measure amplitude, frequency, pace, AC and DC voltage, AC and DC. That's all only, but they didn't control. Similarly, digital multimeter also, okay, used for monitoring voltage, current, resistance, capacitance, of course, inductance. That facility is also there. Similarly, logic analyzers. Okay, all those are used for only monitoring purpose only. Okay, they are used to know the status of that variables, current, voltage, etc. Okay, next, controlling. Okay, monitoring and controlling. Okay, in combination may be used. Monitoring is the just observe. Okay, but controlling is to control that monitor value. Okay, embedded systems with a control functionalities impose control over some variables according to the input variables. Okay, already I told you open and closed loop control system. What is the phenomena in closed loop control system? Okay, in closed loop control system, the feedback signal controls the input signal. Okay, the feedback signal controls the input signal in order to maintain the stability. Okay, that is called controlling here. Okay, here also the same. Embedded system which controls the functionalities impose control over some variables. Okay, depending upon the requirement. As a system with control functionality contains both sensors and actuators. Okay, that's why I told you the open loop and closed loop control systems. And without sensors and actuators, there is no open loop and closed loop control systems here. Okay, for industry purpose, I told you. Okay, sensors are connected to the input port for capturing changes in the environmental variables or measuring variable, just like automatic fan control with LM35 is the best example here. Okay, LM35 is the temperature sensor. Okay, and based on the room temperature, okay, fan automatically on. Okay, and nowadays, okay, ACs, air coolers, okay, for household applications are also built with this temperature control. Okay, whenever temperature exceeds some threshold value and whenever it exceeds the 27 degrees, automatically your AC automatically on or compressor automatically on. Okay, whenever temperature reaches to 22 degrees or 23 degrees, okay, and according to the room, according to the temperature in room, okay, if it leads to very low temperature, again it automatically off that AC. Okay, that on and off. Okay, that on and off is the controlling. Okay, sensors connected that input port. Okay, and the persons who are aware of, okay, the projects with Arduino is best aware with this line. Only the actuators connected at the output port. Okay, and actuators in the sense output port, sensors in the sense at the input port. Okay, and just like an closed loop control systems. Okay, they presented here according to the closed loop control system. The actuators connected at the output ports are controlled according to the changes in the input variable. Okay, to put an impact on the controlling variable to bring back the controlled variable to the specified range, and that is the stability. Okay, and how the stability is achieved with closed loop control system. Okay, and that is they depicted with sensor and actuator here. Okay, the same example here is also given air conditioner system for our household applications. Okay, same example ikkada. Okay, once go through that example, okay, you best understand that line. Okay, that controlling purpose. Next, application specific user interface. Okay, best example our mobile phone application specific user interface is just our mobile phone. Okay, with different apps are there. Okay, similarly, ATM, automatic teller machine. Okay, alage electricity billing machine. All those are examples of application specific user interface. Application specific, they are specifically designed for that purpose only. Okay, uh, these are the embedded systems with application specific user interface like buttons, switches, keypad, lights, bells, displays, display units, etc. Okay, మన డిమార్ట్ కి వెళ్ళే ఉంటారు కదా, డిమార్ట్ లో ఓకే అక్కడ ఇచ్చిన యూజర్ ఇంటర్ఫేస్ దానికి ఒక్కదానికి సూటబుల్, ఇంకా దేనికైనా యూజ్ చేస్తారా? నేను ల్యాప్టాప్ లో యూజ్ చేసుకుంటారంటే అవుతుందా? ఇట్స్ ఇంపాసిబుల్. ఓకే, అలాగే యాక్చువల్గా మీరు ఆర్టీసీ బస్సులో జర్నీ చేసే ఉంటారు కదా, టికెట్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు వాడు ఏం చేస్తూ ఉంటాడు ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎక్కడికి. ఓకే, దట్ కీప్యాడ్ ఈజ్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ డిజైన్ ఫర్ దట్ పర్పస్ ఓన్లీ. ఓకే, ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ బిల్లింగ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో దేర్. ఎలక్ట్రిసిటీ బిల్లింగ్ okay machine that is also having unique keypad and unique application specific interface. Okay, and all those are the examples of the application specific user interfaces. Okay, this is the latest example, smart running shoes from Adidas. Okay, I mean అంటే మనం ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ట్రావెల్ చేసాం అనేది కూడా దాని నుంచి వస్తుంది కదా, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది ప్రెజర్ సెన్సార్స్ లొకేటెడ్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద షూ. Okay, at a heel they placed one pressure sensor. Okay, uh, based on the pressure. Okay, it transfers data to our smartphone. Okay, మన మొబైల్ కి వస్తుంది ఎన్ని స్టెప్స్ ట్రావెల్ చేశారు లేకపోతే ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ట్రావెల్ చేశారు అనేది. ఓకే, అంటే మీడియం స్టెప్ సైజ్ ఎంతో ఓకే రఫ్గా తీసుకుంటారు, దాని నుంచి ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ ట్రావెల్ చేస్తారో చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ స్మార్ట్ రన్నింగ్ షూస్ ఫ్రమ్ Adidas. That is also the best example for our embedded systems. Okay, Adidas launched smart running shoes in the market in April 2005. అంటే 2005 చూడండి ఎప్పుడు వచ్చిందో. Okay, the term smart shoe may be sound gimmickly, but adaptive questioning provided the shoe makes sense, and the design engineering behind the shoe is very impressive. Okay, the shoe constantly adapts a shock absorbing characterizes to customize its value to the individual runner depending upon the running style, pace, body weight, and running surface, and all those are based on the parameters of the pressure. Okay, pressure value from the shoe heel. Okay, that shoe uses a magnetic sensing system to measure cushioning level. Okay, there is the pressure level. Okay, and a magnetic sensing system is used to design that pressure sensor, which is adjusted via the digital signal processing unit and controls a motor driven capable system. Okay, అదే సంథింగ్ ఏదో వాడు సంథింగ్ ఏదో ఇంజనీరింగ్ చేశారు అక్కడ అంతే, అంటే అకార్డింగ్ టు దట్ కలెక్టెడ్ డేటా. ఓకే, అంటే ఫర్ సపోజ్ 90 kg weight person having different levels of pressure at the shoes of heel. Okay, and 60 kg person having different levels of pressure. Okay, and based on the body weight, okay, they design different shoes. Okay, and next point, a typical embedded system. Okay. A typical embedded system, and what are the typical embedded system contains? Okay, typical embedded system is a single chip controller which acts as a master brain of the system, just like our human computer. Okay, nothing is there here. Okay, nothing is here. Everything is okay, you know everything here already. Single chip controller in the sense it contains only one chip. That chip itself acts as a human brain for that entire system. Okay, controller may be a processor controller, whatever it may be. Okay, that may be a FPGA or DSP. Already microprocessor and what is meant by microcontroller and what is meant by FPGA. FPGA is the field programmable gate array. That field programmable gate array is used for VLSI technology. Okay, whatever you write the code in Verilog and VHDL, okay, that code is dumped here. That code is dumped in that FPGA. Okay, similarly ASIC. Okay, application specific integrated circuit or application specific system processor. Okay, application specific. Okay, signal processor or application specific, not a system, there is signal processing, application specific integrated circuit. Okay. Okay, all those are the examples of the typical embedded systems. Okay, but this much of explanation is not necessary here. Everything you know, everything is known, everything is, you know, I think. Okay. Some embedded systems do not require any manual intervention of their operation. Okay, they automatically sense the variations of the input parameters according with changes in real world. Okay, best example our smart watch. Okay, smartwatch. Already you know how the smartwatch works. Okay, it internally contains some temperature sensor, humidity sensor. Okay, and also it's having some MEMS based vibrator also there. MEMS based vibrator also there. Okay, it always exports our physical body information into database. Okay, and our mobile having a that related software. That software gathered all this information. Okay, is the best example here. The sensor information is passed by the processor after signal conditioning and digitization. Okay, దీన్ని కొంచెం elaborate చేశాడు. Okay, here no need to discuss all this. Okay, once we go through this slide, okay, you have a best understanding in that information. Okay, I will share one more document. Okay, okay, this is the first unit of our embedded system. Okay, this is the first unit of our embedded systems. Okay, that much of a lengthy explanation is not required here. This is the material for entire first unit as per our syllabus only. Okay, just we go through this material, just it is the 14 pages. Okay, it covers all the topics. Introduction to embedded systems. Okay, whatever I told earlier, history. Okay, all those topics are covered here. What is meant by introduction to embedded systems? Okay, what is meant by embedded system examples, characteristics of the embedded systems. Okay, size, performance, power, and cost. Okay, along with few characteristics are there. Okay, adaptability, reliability, accuracy. Okay, few more points are there. Once go through this document. Okay, you are best aware of this embedded systems. Okay, similarly, categories of embedded systems. Already I told you standalone embedded systems, real-time embedded systems, network embedded systems, and mobile embedded systems. Okay, and explanation of each classification. Okay, similarly, okay, where the embedded system is used. Okay, all application areas: home appliances, office automation, security, academia, instrumentation, telecommunication, automobile, entertainment, personal, medical, banking. Okay, and other applications like lift, treadmill, smart card, security, etc. Okay, I'll go overview of the entire embedded system. Okay, and the basic block diagram of the embedded systems, and different parts of the embedded systems. Okay, specialties of the embedded systems. Okay, recent trends in embedded systems and what are the advancements in embedded systems. Okay, next, detailed hardware architecture of the embedded systems. I both, I mean, real-time operating system, okay, and general OS. And what are the different IO ports, timers, counters, ADDs, D2S, okay, like software architecture. Here, earlier we see the hardware architecture, this is the software architecture. Okay, what are the different layers? Okay, there is the device managing functionality, device manager, like application specific software. Okay, please go through this or go through these topics. Okay, it's very easy to understand. Okay, once again I explain all those contents, okay, in the next class. Okay, I will share this document with Vamsi. Okay, take this material. Okay, each and every one. Okay, thank you one and all.